The garden started to do really well once we did this. Well, let's take a look. We just added mulch. And the seeds we planted the other day, turnips, are up. A bunch of radishes are up. A bunch of lettuce have sprouted. No carrots, no beets, no Swiss chard, but I wouldn't expect those quite yet. The transplanted collard is just thriving. I just added mulch, 4 inches thicker, a lot of times thicker. Virtually no weeds. I had no idea if it would work. I'm just amazed at how well things grow. And you can do this too. We've got a friend of the channel down in Texas. They're using deep mulch. Check out what's going on in their garden so far this spring. Mike, Linda, those onions are thriving. Your basil's going to be ready to go in as soon as it's safe from the weather. And artichokes, that looks wonderful. Your blackberries look great also. Mike, Linda, that was awesome. Today is Saturday, and for the last 4 years, Saturdays have been dedicated to you and what's going on in your garden. If you'd like to help show folks what's possible in their gardens, just send us an email at waylandsmalley5@gmail.com. I know all other gardeners would love to see what you're doing in your garden. After all, this is where we get ideas, this is where we get inspiration, and this is where I get the motivation to come out here every day and show you what's possible in the garden. You can do this too. I think we're going to plant some cabbage. When you add mulch on top of your soil, this is what happens when you pull it back. You just pull that mulch back down the soil and plant like normal. And you can just stick your fingers right down into that soil. Look how nice that is. That is wonderful stuff. Full of worms, full of life. We got all these bok choys that we planted. They need to come out here to the garden. Look at the roots on that. It's just that simple in the deep mulch garden. We've got a new friend of the garden, Lynette. She's gonna try deep mulch for the first time. Let's take a look and see what's going on in her place. With the wood chips and the shavings, this is gonna be beautiful, Lynette. Lynette, we look forward to seeing how your garden grows this summer. Thank you for sharing. Lynette, that was awesome. Thank you and welcome to our community. Now these little smaller ones, I want to make sure they get good and set before I put a bunch of mulch back in around them. These bigger ones, we're going to go ahead and mulch as we plant them. I'll space these out a little bit more. They're supposed to be giants. We'll see what we get. We've got room for a couple of these. Nice roots on that. Place that down in there and just snug that in around. And we are going to put a little mulch in around this one. Just like everything else, let's give them a nice little drink. The garden's starting to take shape. You can do this too. And I hope you choose to become a member of this loose-knit community. There's no commitment. Just send a photo in once in a while. Help inspire other gardeners. Show what's absolutely possible in your garden. Till next time, remember, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Come on, let's plant.
Let's go plant garden.